Today we're going to be covering how to SSH into a AWS EC2 instance. So in the last video, we created our instance, and now we're going to log into the server through SSH. So a little caveat before I get rolling is this is specifically using putty on a Windows system. If you're trying to SSH through a different connection, you should still be fine. But the steps will be just a little bit different, and I'll talk through them as we go. So I just logged into my AWS. Let's go ahead and go to the EC2 portal and view our instances here. This is the one we just created, this retail leader staging. So accessing this is pretty easy. If you remember, we said that anyone could access it. For SSH, all they need is this key pair that we created and downloaded. You will have to have that downloaded and have access to it in order to successfully connect. And that's where the putty comes in. So if you don't have putty, it's just a SSH tool available through Windows. You can download it here if you don't have it already. But the key pair that we downloaded was specific for this tool. So if you downloaded the other type of SSH key, you're going to need to use a different tool, but the steps should still be the same kind of within that tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up putty. See if we can expand this. Doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, I can't make it larger. That's okay. So first thing we need to do is access it through our host name. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy our public IP4 DNS. Now we don't want to access it. What we want to do is we want to copy it. There you go, copied. Open this back up. And so what we're actually going to do is we're going to type Ubuntu and paste in that DNS record. And then what we need to do is we need to come over to this little corner, expand that SSH, click the auth section, see where it says private key for authentication. We're going to browse and we're going to select that key that we created. Let's go back up to our session. I'm actually going to save this and call it Retail Leaders Staging, so we don't have to come back and do this all over again. Click Save. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to click Open. And then you can see here, let's go ahead and expand this out. We're in our server. Over here, it was successful. So if I CD up, you can see we're inside our server, and we can do the different actions that we need to. We're of type Ubuntu. So say I wanted to create a directory in here, I can use the sudo command. This user does have sudo privileges, and we can do whatever we want to do. Whenever we deploy our code in the coming videos, what we're actually going to do is we're going to do a sudo git pull request, and that's how we'll get our code over here. So yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it. If you save it, you don't have to do those things all over again every time. I'll go ahead and close the session. I will open up putty again, and all you have to do is then double click on it, click open, and it's going to automatically put you back into your server. So yeah, very simple, very straightforward. Hope it was helpful, and thanks for listening.